What it do, still with the cam, shine like a lamp. Big boss out, can't poke through the door, hit the top this box before I get my solidical. Remember, sometimes don't last, could people do it all. So, caught him in the foul line, maybe matter. Peak game, metaphors on one swing. We clutched that, you know what we're talking about. Dimitry Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev. Part 2. Fight prediction, let's talk about it. So, you got the undisputed championship on the line. Of course, Artur Beterbiev won the first time. And that was a great fight. You got some people that feel like Dimitry Bivol won. You got some people feel like Artur Beterbiev won. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Bivol won. But then I went back and watched it, and I think Artur Beterbiev won. Right? And that's who I'm going with for this fight, Artur Beterbiev. I think Artur Beterbiev is gonna win more convincingly. I think Dimitry Bivol revealed some things that he shouldn't have revealed. Like, he was like, hey, the power, he hits hard. Excuse me. So in other words, he's admitting that the power was bothering him. And that's what I think is going to happen. I feel like the power is going to bother him again. You know what I mean? And I just think that, you know, Bivol, I actually think Artur Beterbiev going to knock out Dimitry Bivol. I see that. I say later rounds. You know, I just think a guy like Artur Beterbiev fighting Bivol the second time, I feel like he's more confident, more relaxed. I think Bivol is under a lot more pressure because of the fact that, you know, he got to get this win. You know what I'm saying? He's coming off a loss, so he's trying to go ahead and get this win. But what do each fighter got to do? Y'all know me. Y'all know on Big Boss channel, you know what I'm saying? I always talk about what each fighter got to do. I don't make it one-sided. Artur Beterbiev got to land on Bivol early. Got to land on him early, got to be first, and got to be last. I also think he has to cut the ring off and look to basically disrupt that pendulum bounce that Dimitry Bivol uses, right? So he got to land that jab. He got to put combination punches together. And keep Bivol back on the ropes. You know what I mean? I would say he ain't gotta make it an inside fight. He could stay mid-range to long range on Bivol, but just keep his back on the ropes. Utilize the jab and cut the ring off. Don't let him go nowhere. You know what I mean? And like I said before, if he's able to do that, I'm picking him to knock out Dimitry Bivol. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, I was a power puncher. Okay, so I know what power do to people. You know what I mean? It make people gun shy. And like I said before, when you look at guys with power, right, it disrupts a lot of things. These dudes don't like power. You know what I mean? They don't like getting hit in the head with that power. It just messed them up. You know what I mean? So I just see Artur Beterbiev landing, and, you know, Bivol is kind of going to be gun shy. But Bivol got to disrupt that pendulum bounce. He gotta get in there and be able to disrupt that. What Bivol got to do? I think Bivol got to keep Beterbiev on the outside. Keep Beterbiev on the outside, and I think what he got to do is utilize that pendulum bounce, but use angles, right? And counter Artur Beterbiev, right? And use lateral movement. And look to throw in between Beterbiev shots. So I think that Bivol is the faster fighter. So I think he should be able to throw and land in between Beterbiev shots. I feel like he moves a little bit more fluent. So he just got to do what Dimitry Bivol do, right? And I know he mentioned last fight, like, oh, I need to throw more. I don't feel like he needs to throw more. I just think he needs to work on his defense more. He just needs to make Beterbiev miss and make him pay. And he's able to do that, he can win by, I'll say, unanimous decision. I don't see him. If he knock out Artur Beterbiev, that's going to take him to another level. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, you knocked out this Wolverine, a.k.a. Logan. You know what I'm saying? I think Bivol just got to be a little bit more defensive. Keep his head offline. Look to throw in between Beterbiev shots. You know what I mean? And just be smooth in it. Just be relaxed. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get hit. You're going to get caught with some stuff. You know, shake it off. All right, let's get to it. Get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Pendulum bounce. Utilize your jab. Throw in between Beterbiev shots. Turn them. Keep your head offline. If he able to do that, he can outbox Beterbiev and win by unanimous decision. But like I told y'all at the beginning, I pick Artur Beterbiev. I think Artur Beterbiev will stop Dimitry Bivol and win the second fight and basically close this door to the saga. Where do each fighter go from here? Dimitry Bivol can retire. You know what I mean? And that opens the door for somebody else to come at light heavyweight and take over. I would like to see Beterbiev versus David Benavidez, excuse me. But I don't know if Beterbiev is going to continue to fight. I don't know if he, you know, he is older. He's 40. So I don't know if he's going to give like a 25-year-old David Benavidez an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad part about these fighters is like, these fighters, all of them are getting older. Like they you know, they reaching that, you know, that age where, you know, their body just can't hold up no more. So I don't know if they're going to be able to, you know, make that fight, you know. But boxing as of late, the problem I have with boxing is they're getting away from bringing up these young fighters, you know what I mean, and putting them in position. Like, for example, you had the Floyd Mayweather era with the, you know, Manny Pacquiao's, the, you know, De La Hoyas, the Sugar Shane Mosleys, the Zab Judas, all that. But then you had another era that came in between that. You had the Bertos and, you know, the Robert Garcias, the Marcus Maidanas, the Adrian Broners. And then you had another era, which was like Errol Spence, the Charlos, you know, Terrence Crawford's, you know, Caleb Plants. You had that era. And then era after that, you got Tank. I mean, Tank was in between. But you got Shakur in them. And Shakur in them eras just, I'm just going to call it how I see it. It's trash. They not representing the boxing game, but also it's the promoters too. They're not doing a good job at building up a fighter no more to basically be that next fighter to take over boxing. You know what I mean? And I mean, Keyshawn got potential. Keyshawn definitely has the potential. He just gotta understand that, you know, that whole, that's my brother, I love him, all that gay stuff. I'm sorry using that word, but I don't care. He got to throw that in the trash. You know what I'm saying? When you want to be the best, you fight everybody on the menu. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So we shall see, though. You know, I'm picking Artur Beterbiev, and then sky's the limit. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.